Imagine having an AI-powered assistant at your fingertips ready to help you generate images, analyze data, write computer codes, and even solve word mathematical problems, all with just a few prompts. In today's video, I'm excited to introduce to you Microsoft Copilot, the ultimate tool to supercharge your productivity and creativity. Whether you are asking questions, analyzing data, or exploring the mobile app, Copilot has got you covered. Let's dive in and see how this powerful AI assistant can revolutionize the way you work and the way you learn. So to access Copilot, all you need is just to come all the way to anywhere within your browser. Preferably you can use Microsoft Edge because it's by Microsoft and this is a Microsoft product, but you can use it on any platform. So you can just go ahead and type in Microsoft. You could just go ahead and type in copilot.microsoft.com and it is going to bring you over to this platform. Of course, you have to log in with your Microsoft account. If you don't have a Microsoft account, it is very easy to create. It is free to create. You can just log in with any of your email address and it's going to bring you over here. Now, this is the platform of Copilot. The first thing you need to notice is that the looks is somehow similar to that of ChatGPT, in that you have the chat area over here. You can create a new topic always from here, and you can import, you can add an image and you can chat directly with the image, and you can use the microphone if you're interested. This is the send button. Over here, these are sample prompts that you can always refer to as a guide. If you want to send in prompts, you can choose from the available ones if you want to try any. At the top here, this is at the top right here, these are subsequent chats that I have with the chatbot. You can always refer to, and if you want to see all recent chats, you can always click here to see recent chats. And Copilot comes in with a lot of different kind of applications, plugins that you can enable to start using on your experience with it as well. So you can enable any of the plugin that you're interested. Now over here, you can try the app, the mobile app, which we're going to cover as well in this very tutorial. Now to start with, you can ask in any question. Depending on you, what kind of question you have, it could be generic, it could be specific. You can just go ahead and ask any question of your choice. For example, I can ask it, write an essay about sustainability. Write an essay about sustainability. Make it 200 words. Like, write an essay about sustainability, make it 200 words long. And just hit on enter, and you'll be amazed by how quick it is going to respond by typing. And you can see it has given you the definition of some aspects of sustainability: environmental sustainability, economic sustainability, social sustainability. This is very, very direct. And if you're interested, you can see that you've generated everything that you need. These are some of the links that it has contacted to be able to generate all this. Now, if you want, you can like this. If you like the response, you can give them a thumbs up to know that this is correct, because this is still undergoing some level of improvement over time. Now, if you want, you can copy the response directly from here, or you can download it, you can export it to your computer and start using it, or you can go ahead and share directly and share a link with the about. And if you want, you can read aloud directly
without compromising the ability of future generations to meet theirs.
That is perfect. So it all depends on you. If this is what you want, you just have it. Now, this one way, you can chat it to do anything. You can ask it even to write a computer code for you. Write a Python code to solve a simultaneous equation. And you can see right now it has just written a Python code. You can just copy, go to Python and paste this code. It has even given you an example of two simultaneous equations, and it has solved it for you. Okay, so you can just go ahead, give it a try. You can just specify the values of a and b, and it's going to solve the equation for you directly. This is writing a code. You can ask it to solve simple mathematical word problem if you're interested, but then that is another very simple thing. Let's go a bit critical to ask it to generate images for us. Okay, so this is quite detailed. Can you generate the image of a cat in a swimming pool drinking coffee? Let's hear from this. I'll try to create that, and it takes some seconds, and then it's going to do the generation for you very, very fast. And you can see this is very fantastic, and this is quite nice. You can click to view the image in full size, and this is going to do it in Microsoft Designer. Okay, this is another app that we can check around, but this is fantastic. It has captured our questions or our prompt. It has given us a cat in a swimming pool, and it is taking a coffee. You can see relaxing very nicely and taking this coffee. I like this specifically. It is really enjoying the atmosphere and the weather. So let's go back. The next thing we can do is we can download the image. If you're interested, you can just easily download if you're interested. But then let's add another image and then ask it some details about that image. For example, let's go on, and you can take the picture directly if you want, or you can upload from a system. Let's say I want to upload this image and ask it some questions about what is this image about? What's this image about? You can see it's a thumbnail that talks about top 5 AI tools for students, but let's see whether it's going to depict exactly what is there and give us the response directly. Yeah, you can see this is very perfect and direct. It has picked that this image is a graphic banner titled Top 5 AI Tools for Students. It features bold, capitalized, and red-blue text on a white background. This is very fantastic. There's a person in a school uniform, and their face is pixelated, sitting on a desk and on an open laptop. On the right side, there's an anthropomorphic figure in a business suit. That is an AI figure, and that's fantastic. It has picked it. It is with a robotic head. You can see it has picked it directly. So that's how detailed it can be, and it's very sharp. So let's go ahead and maybe do some statistical analysis, maybe a chart. We can import a chart in form of an image into this. All right, so we can, let's say we can import a chart. All right, this is a chart that I have seen somewhere, and I want you to just analyze what the chart is all about. All right, so let's see. You can see it has picked it, and it's going to give us a description and analyze the data directly. You see, this is very wonderful. It's an image line graph showing trends of normalized doctorate degrees awarded in various fields from 2003 to 2013, and that's perfectly correct. You can see the illustrations. You can chat it more on this, and you can ask it to give you more details if you're interested. Now, one thing you should know is that at any given point, if you're interested in copying or sharing any of this, you can just go ahead, come down here, and you can click on export. You can export it in Microsoft Word, you can export in PDF, or you can export it as a text document. Alternatively, you can just click on share, and you can copy this link and share with people, or you can share on your social media account, maybe on Twitter, on Facebook, on Pinterest, or any of them directly. You can copy the link like I said, or you can just go ahead and share directly. Now, another thing that I can show you on how to use Microsoft Copilot, and is very fantastic, is the use of the microphone directly. So let me enable it and ask some questions that this AI tool is going to respond to me directly. What is photosynthesis, and can you give me an example of it? Once I hit on enter, you can see it has picked on from my voice.
Photosynthesis is the process by which green plants and certain other organisms transform light energy into chemical energy. During photosynthesis, light energy is captured and used to convert water, carbon dioxide, and minerals into oxygen and
you can see how perfect it has done that. It has given us the definition and even some some chemical equations for photosynthesis, and an image over here that you can always refer to and even download and use for your presentation. So this is quite fantastic, and you can just go ahead, like we said, you can give them thumbs up and use any of these features directly. You can always refer and click and create a new topic by just coming down here and clicking on new topic to start a new topic afresh. Now, this is the basics of how to use any of this. Okay, let's try to learn the application of Copilot on your mobile phone, how to use it to do some very basic things. Coming over to your Play Store, okay, you can come to your Play Store and hit on it, and then you can just go ahead and search directly, and then you can just search for Copilot, just like search Copilot, Microsoft Copilot, and you're going to see it. This is the second one over here. This is the one we are targeting. If you have not installed, you can just go ahead and install. Because I have installed on my phone, you can just go ahead and click on open, and it's going to open Microsoft Copilot for you. Mind you, you have to log in with your Microsoft account to enjoy the conversation that you're going to have with the chatbot if you have not logged in. Okay, if you don't have a Microsoft account, you can go ahead and create Microsoft account and start enjoying it. Now, this is Copilot, your everyday AI companion. You have the option to enable GPT-4 as the responder, because ordinarily it uses the GPT 3.5. But if you want more precise and more detailed, more intellect in the response, then you have to enable GPT-4. So let's start with simple response that you can just go ahead. You can on your own come over here to click to start a new conversation, or you can click on the center button over here, this mic button, to record. Or if you want to have a pictorial question, you can select on this and it's going to pick in the picture that you want to show it, and it's going to analyze and tell you what that picture is all about. And then you can type directly if you want to type with the keyboard sign at the end. So now over here, you can see it has given you samples, some ideas to get started. You can see create a personal website using HTML or JavaScript with my biography, resume, and contact details. You can just give it this action and it's going to give you some responses. But right now, I don't want to use any of this. If you want, you can just go ahead and use, but I want to use a normal chat and I want to ask it a simple question. So the question I want to ask it is, can you tell me when is the African Cup of Nations starting? And then I hit on enter and just give you some seconds. You'll be marveled by the responses that you're going to have. So you can see certainly 2023 African Cup of Nations is scheduled to start Saturday, January 13th, 2024. The tournament will be held in Ivory Coast and will be 24 teams. Okay, it will feature 24 teams, and this is very detailed about what I asked it. Okay, so eventually it has already started, and I can ask it some questions that are related to some matches that I have played already. Okay, and it's going to give me exact response. So that's how powerful it is. You can ask any question, even you can ask programming related questions if you're interested. So for example, I can say write a simple code to solve a quadratic equation using Java. Okay, so let's say Java, and then let's see the response it's going to give us. So you have nearly everything at your fingertips. So you can see right now it is giving us all the details as regards the Java code we just asked it. You can see very, very precise and direct, and even giving you what are the parameters you need to put in, and the printout commands and everything is bringing it out fantastically. And it's even giving you the information about the code it has generated. This code uses quadratic formula to calculate the roots of quadratic equation. Okay, and these are the parameters that you need to, the values that you need to provide, the coefficients before you start solving the problem. So that's how to use the keyboard to send in inputs, and then it gives you prompts, and then it gives you the answers directly in it. You can always press on this plus sign to have a new conversation, a fresh conversation, to kickstart a fresh conversation. Now, right now, I want you to take in my voice and then respond based on what I say. So I'm going to hit on the mic sign. Can you give me the brief history of Cristiano Ronaldo?
He was born on February 5th, 1985, in Funchal, Madeira, Portugal. Ronaldo began playing football as a junior for the neighborhood Social Ramos club at age 12, and 2 years later joined São Cristóvão in the Carioca League. He made his international debut for Portugal in 2003 at the age of 18 and has since earned more than 200 caps, making him both the country and history's most capped player of all time, recognized by the Guinness World Records. Ronaldo is widely regarded as one of the greatest players of all time, having won 5 Ballon d'Or awards, a record 3 UEFA Men's Player of the Year awards, and 4 European Golden Shoes, the most by a European player. I hope that helps.
So you can see this one gives us a perfect illustration or a perfect detail about who Cristiano Ronaldo is, and a brief about his career, his achievements, who he is, and where he comes from. Okay, so let's try with the image so that we can pick in the image of something and then ask it to analyze for us directly. So let me pick the image of my laptop, and let's see if it's going to give us some information about it. Okay, so right now you can see it has picked the image. So let me ask the question. So what is this, and can you give me a rough specification about it? This is my MacBook Pro. Okay, so let's see whether it's going to give me some information about this. You can see right now it is analyzing the image,
So let's see what it's going to come up with. All right, so you can see this, it has picked that this is
This is an image of a laptop displaying a web page. The brand and model of the laptop are not visible, so I cannot provide a rough specification. However, the web page appears to be a news or article page with images. One of the images on the web page is blurred out. The keyboard and trackpad of the laptop are visible, and it appears to be a modern design with chiclet-style keys. The room in which the photo is taken appears to be dimly lit. Most of the illumination comes from the laptop screen.
All right, so I think this is fantastic. This is wonderful. And let's see if we can try another one. Maybe let me try to snap this. So this is a router of MTN. So let's see whether it's going to pick this. All right, so let's select this. All right, so let's hear whether it can be able to analyze this. Okay, what is this? Okay, so let's see if it's going to recognize this. All right, as you can see, it was able to actually recognize that this is an MTN branded wireless router. Unfortunately, I cannot the model of this. This is an MTN branded wireless router. Unfortunately, I cannot provide a rough specification as the model is not visible in the image. Okay, the router has two antennas extended upwards and is written in and is white in color. The MTN logo is printed at the center top of the router. There are 5 LED indicators lights on the front of the router that are illuminated in blue, indicating the power and connectivity statuses. Okay, so a white rectangular object with a textured surface is connected to the router via cable. This could be an external storage device or another type of peripheral. This is the battery. Okay. So the background is relatively dark and does not provide much detail, but it appears to be an indoor setting. Yeah, this is an indoor setting, and it's very, very perfect. It tried to pick in most of the key things that are in this. Okay, so this is an MTN router that I'm using currently for my work. So it's really perfect in this. So you can see how precise and how fantastic this can be. You can go ahead and just give it a try, download it and put it on your phone, and just go ahead and see how you can use it to enhance your research or to enhance your day-to-day experience with the mobile app.
All right, so this concludes this tutorial about the basics of how to use Microsoft Copilot. There are other uses of Microsoft Copilot. For example, incorporating it into Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, Microsoft PowerPoint for your research and development. You can use it directly incorporated in all of these applications. But for this tutorial, the main scope is to learn the basics of how to use it and even the mobile applications of it. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one. Bye.